OTB 2012 versus 2014. Well, when we first started, I guess we weren't comfortable around each other, like only a handful of us. So we had Alex and Miguel versus, you know, us from Ottawa, Stevie, John, and me. So I think we were all afraid of each other in a small sense.
So I guess when we first started this band, it was all a new experience for us. There's some stuff that some of us lived and some of us didn't before, like all the traveling stuff. I've never been to Europe prior to this band, so that was a first for me. 2012 gave me new friends, and I guess 2014 is just to make the best out of everything, you know.
OTB 2012, let's see, it was a lot of work, a lot of like me and John going back in between. We worked at the same job. It was a shitty little telemarketer job, and we'd go back at lunch and just pound back a bunch of drinks and work on the songs, and then jam at his buddy's place in the basement. Worked it all out, worked really hard, and then announced the band, and then just started the grind from there. I mean, we've been touring pretty much non-stop for the 2 years. Still just giving her, still just drinking, still partying and playing music. That's what we all like to do, and that's what we've been doing the whole time. So we're just going to keep on doing that and see what happens in 2014, 2015, and so on.
How does Obey the Brave 2012 compare to Obey the Brave 2014? Real easy. I mean, we've toured a bunch. We've toured so much. I mean, these guys are my roommates, my brothers, so we've learned to, we've learned a lot about ourselves. We grew together. We've experienced a lot of shit. So obviously the chemistry within is a lot tighter, and that reflects on the songwriting as well, you know. Just looking back, we were with Jesse, I don't know, a little over 2 years ago. We didn't even have a band name yet. We only had a couple of jams, recording for Live and Learn, and we were like, hey, let's shoot a video. And then we were on set shooting a video with no band name, hardly knew how to play the song, and now, you know, I feel like there's a world of difference between that back then and who we are right now, you know? Fucking Miguel came to the video shoot with, you know, rolls of like quarters and pennies, and like we were that broke, and that's how we paid for the first video, just out of pocket.
Yeah, the first video we did, Live and Learn, awkward. I actually didn't know the song at all, to be honest. We just like kind of bullshitted our way through that entire thing.
Not only just like personally, but I guess all of us, we kind of grew together as a band. You could say we kind of fell into our own and realized after Youngblood, I guess, like what it exactly was that we were going for as a sound and as like a band, as a touring band. And I don't know, I guess we just kind of have been maturing since then.
So I think the whole writing process for this new album is going to be, well, it is a lot easier. It's a lot more mature, I guess, and just us being comfortable around each other and shit like that is it's a lot better.
Now I could just be like, yo, John, this riff sucks, dude, just scrap it, instead of like, ugh, let's keep this riff, I don't want him to feel bad or anything. No, man, it sucks. You know, on to the next one. We've all evolved as musicians as well, so I feel as though the new record is a lot more personal because of that. We're playing stuff that I feel that defines us better as musicians. Definitely pleased with how the record is shaping up.
The sound of the record, the way everything came together, was like a direct reflection of exactly what we were doing, you know?
The lifestyle, that would be the key word. The lifestyle definitely impacted on our sound. Just riding on the road a lot, getting inspired a lot by bands that we've toured with, bands that we've seen live.
I feel like everybody just like, the more time you spend with a group of people, the more you're all on the same page at the end of the day, and everybody kind of knows, and nobody's feelings get hurt, nobody's butthurt about one of their ideas getting canned, because at the end of the day, everybody knows what we're striving or going for.
I mean, Obey the Brave now is Obey the Brave more than ever, in the sense that
us as a unit are like stronger than ever. Fuck, like, we've been through the ringer together. Like, fuck, we've been through, you name it. Like, fuck, we've been the other side of the globe and back together. We've done everything from fucking playing on the floor in a shit bar to 3 people to playing festivals for 20,000 people. Like,
in Taiwan,
In
Taiwan, out of all
like,
places.
Anywhere you name it, like we've just been through hell and back together.
Really excited with the new record. It feels like we really honed in on our sound that we were going for. Maybe we like with Youngblood, it was kind of all new to us, new styles. Maybe like me and Greg were in a melodic death metal band before, so writing the drums for that, I had kind of death metal drums in mind. You know, like I was already stuck on just playing blast beats, and doing that transition was a little weird.
Kind of what we were going for the title, where it's like, no matter like what's going on, like, you know, if you're struggling with your personal life, or you know, you're just down in general, like I feel like for all of us, just getting out and getting away and as far as possible and playing music for people on the other side of the globe is like a salvation for us. So like when you're doing that, it doesn't even matter what's going on or what's wrong. It's like everything's good for those however many minutes on stage, or you know, just getting away is like you need it.
So essentially, this record, Salvation, is about my strengths and weaknesses, my joys and sorrows, my ambitions and regrets, love and hardship. I mean, basically, it just it depicts this violent and just continuous struggle between these two polar opposites, and just my will to overcome. So, in a nutshell, that's Salvation, lyrically. And sonically, just music-wise, I feel like we're acknowledging a lot more of our punk rock roots, which I'm really stoked on. The rest of the guys say that the record is more nu metal, which I think is probably a bad thing, but according to them, it's a good thing. So more nu metal in a good way. But to me, it's just more punk rock, still metalcore, just good old metalcore. If you enjoyed Youngblood, you will definitely enjoy Salvation. Pick it up.